It's Halloween night, or eve of Halloween, going into Halloween. It's about 1:20, almost 1:30 in the morning, and I was getting ready to go to sleep, and I was just laying in bed, and I don't know why I just this is so weird because I don't really, I mean, I think about death in the way that, like, life is short, but it just hit me so profound. Right now that I was laying in bed next to my daughter and my husband, I don't know why just death came to my mind. And like the resistance to it, and like how scary it would be. And then when I started like digging a little bit deeper into that thought, like why is it that those emotions are behind that concept, you know? And I think it was because I was picturing death like like presently, you know, like basically the thought of you know, like dying. Well, I still have so much love left to give to my daughter, my husband, my mom, like my loved ones, you know, obviously my family, but the thought of, and that's the thing, is that like I was thinking about it, and I know like spiritually, like what even is there, you know, like I know we all have our beliefs, like I know, you know, religions and like there's so much out there, right? Like so many concepts and so many ideas to help through that, but like really what is there, like once that happens? And then my grandfather came to mind. He was my father figure for most of my life, a man that I like knew so profoundly, and like I was just like, fuck, like he knows it now, you know, like he knows what really the truth, like what really happens, you know, once you cross and once you cease to exist, I guess, in this plane or in this body, in this physical manifestation of who we are. But I guess the reason that like I felt really compelled to get up and record is because it is something that we all are going to come to at some point in life. For some people that, you know, for some people they've already made peace, and you know, like, which is crazy because the other day I was watching a documentary from like Software Underbelly on like a death doula, and like she just spoke so elegantly and so like gracefully about the topic of death, and I was kind of thinking to what she was saying, you know, to kind of like bring myself back to not the feelings that I was feeling, because it was a lot of like resistance and fear and like you know, like just like an existential crisis, like I guess you could say. You get to live because you get to die. Like what a beautiful thing, you know, moving past the topic of like dying and the fear or whatever, like this uncertainty that awaits, like once you pass from living and existing and, you know, having had created, if you're fortunate enough, having had created a life and memories and you know, like a lineage, like if you have kids, like once you pass, like you cease to exist in the physical, you know, material plane, and you also cease to take advantage, to go sad of all of the beautiful things that we are able to now. And a lot of like sadness comes from thinking of that, because because like I say, I think of all the love I have left to give, and I think of my daughter, I think of her kids, I think of, you know, like, do I even want any more kids? Because then I'm gonna have more reasons to suffer, you know. But then I'm like, well, that's the beauty of life, that I even get to enjoy it, you know. But Like, what a privilege it is to be here. What a privilege it is to be alive. What a privilege it is to have however much or however little material satisfaction, you know, like anything. And most importantly, like, what a privilege it is to have anyone in your life that you love and that loves you. Like, what a privilege it is to be able to say you will miss something. And if you have more than one something, like, what a beautiful thing. And what a beautiful thing to be able to take advantage of that time. It definitely makes you, like, think about life differently. You know, think about what you really focus your energy and your attention to. And at this point, I'm just gonna start rambling now. But yeah, I don't know if it's a Hallows Eve thingy or what is happening on in the realm. But I got really, really deep in my thoughts and in my emotions, clearly. But yeah, if you take something, you know, remember your past ones, remember your, you know, your loved ones that have passed on, honor them. But also, dude, like, they've already evolved. Like, they're lucky. They already know what's to come. And es uno que queda, you know, and honor and love those that are still here with you as well. Because who knows if one day you will no longer be able to, or vice versa, you know, like, that's the irony of it all, that you truly never know when's the last time. So make sure you take advantage of every time. Sorry, I keep rubbing my hair because I literally look a fucking mess. Anyways, have a wonderful night and happy Hallows Eve. Bye.